cannot believe I'm about to have another third baby girl. Like, this is crazy to me.
We are the strongest, you can't stop it. Tune into the family, yeah, we locked in. Want a little vibe and you got it. Hit the bell so you know when we drop it. Pull it up on YouTube.
Hey y'all, what's up? I made it to my third trimester, y'all. I think the third trimester started in the 27th week. We are now going into the 30th week, y'all. 30 weeks is, this is so exciting. So this is going to be my 29 to the 30th kind of update for you guys. If you guys have been watching the vlogs on The Reality of Ming, I kind of vlog a little bit of, you know, what's going on day by day or whatever whenever I do post. Now, I ain't saying I post every day. Whoa, you're getting a little ahead of yourself. When I do post, y'all see kind of like mini updates. My bad, I had to adjust y'all a little bit. But yeah, so I had a glucose test that I failed. Yeah, I failed my first 1 hour glucose test. I was so nervous because my mom ended up having gestational diabetes, which is, you know, failing your glucose test, them realizing that your sugar levels are high and things like that, like diabetic, pre-diabetic type symptoms. And so she first started off, she's diabetic now, but she first started off having, you know, gestational diabetes, which is diabetes while you're pregnant, with my youngest sister, who is now 15. But that started her whole journey into being diabetic. My grandmother's diabetic, so like I just was super scared because I'm like, oh no, like this is gonna be like the start of me being diabetic. I mean, I could still low-key down the line be diabetic. I'm not saying that this just means I'm out the clear or nothing like that, but it kind of made me nervous a little bit, especially because this is my third child. I feel like I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying, I'm not spring chicken anymore, even though she still clucks, you feel me? That's neither here nor there. Now, if y'all hear dogs in the background, my family came to visit for Easter weekend, and they went to take the kids to Disney on Ice. So my mom's dog is here and they just been barking back and forth, so bear with me. But my mom and them took the kids, so ain't no kids in the background, but there's some dogs in the background. Okay, there's always something going on in this house. I failed the 1 hour, yes, but then I had to do the 3 hour. I vlogged that experience as well. That's up on the channel right now as a vlog, so you guys can check that out after you guys watch this video. But yeah, I won't really explain much because everything's really in that video. It's kind of self-explanatory, but I did pass my 3 hour glucose test. The last time I checked, the last ultrasound we had was about, I've had an ultrasound every month, literally, and it kind of scared me also because it made me feel like I was like low-key high risk, or like they weren't really trying to tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like they keep scheduling me for these ultrasounds, but they're not really saying much. What they do say is that I have a lot of scar tissue, basically from having a tummy tuck, and that they can't really see good enough with the ultrasound machines and stuff through my scar tissue to the baby. So it's hard for them to kind of like write off, you know, yes, this is good, it's healthy, this is, you know, A1 or whatever. So they have me keep coming back so that they can see if maybe she positions herself differently, and they'll be able to see things, you know, brighter and more accurate and stuff on the screen. So that's what they're telling me why I'm coming back. And like I said, the doctor, he kind of scared me a little bit because he was like, she was in the 97th percentile one of our appointments, and he was just like, do you have diabetes, like stuff like that. Like it was just, diabetes was a big thing on my mind for the longest. Luckily I can cross that off, and hopefully our next ultrasound, which is this coming Friday, we'll be able to see more of baby girl and be able to check everything off, and I'll be done with like the whole anatomy scan type of ultrasounds, because these aren't the fun ultrasounds. These aren't the ultrasounds where you get to like really get pictures of baby and stuff like that. Like they're more so trying to make sure she's healthy, trying to make sure she has all of her appendages and, you know what I'm saying, bones and all this, everything in her skeletal section and region is right and good. Like they want to make sure everything's healthy, everything's good and growing well. So we have another one of those ultrasounds coming up. Hopefully I can con the ultrasound tech into getting me a 3, I think it's the 3D40, the one where you can really see baby, because at this point we'll be 30 weeks and we'll be able to see like she's getting her meat on her bones. Now we're not in the 97th percentile, we're more so in the 80th range of things. I think it was the 88th the last time we went in there, and she was like close to 3 pounds. So I know for sure she's definitely, it's been a month, so she's definitely probably closer to 4 pounds, maybe around now. We're getting close to our 8th month. I think I'm 7.5 months, 30 weeks, 7.5 months. Well, yeah, 7.5 months pregnant. So we're getting closer to our 8th month. I did schedule, I went to my actual appointment because these ultrasounds, these appointments were like totally different. They're on different time frames, which I hate, because I told y'all my doctor's office is kind of like, you know, a little bit of ways, and the traffic be making it super duper far. So with the time and everything, and I hate that. Houston traffic is annoying. Let me just put it out there. If you're trying to move to Houston, Houston traffic is annoying. Usually I don't have to deal with that because I live in suburbs, but going into Houston is annoying. And I picked my doctor, the way I picked my doctor, because I liked that she worked with other mommies that had tummy tucks and things like that, and I was trying to make sure I had a doctor that was more so specialized in doing a C-section on a mommy who's had a tummy tuck, because my body structure is a little bit different, and obviously my belly is different. It grows differently. It's not like as big as my other 2 pregnancies were, and you guys know that because we've been talking about that the whole damn pregnancy. Everybody like, oh, where the baby and Judy's like Judy's like, hold up, wait a minute, I know I'm pregnant, but don't try to give me extra weight, you know what I'm saying? You know she heavy back there. Don't try to throw some more weight on her. But nah, right now I'm kind of feeling it. Like, I'm feeling very heavy, y'all. I hit the, oh my god, I hit the 200-pound mark. I have never in my life, not with Mimi, not with London. With London, the day I went in on my C-section, that I remember they literally weighed me, and I was like 199 point something, and Uriah was like, oh, you were, and I'm like, no, I didn't make it. So I didn't make it to 200, because then right after that I lost all that weight with her, and like, you know, the weight, water weight of the baby, all the placenta, everything, your uterus, everything shrinks. Like, you get that weight from going in the hospital, having the baby coming out, you're gonna lose a good like 15 pounds probably, like straight away. So I never officially hit 200 pounds, but I'm here to tell y'all that I have hit 200 pounds, which means that I have gained, because I did lose weight, so I won't kind of count the weight that I lost, because I lost weight just from being so sick when I was first pregnant, and not even first pregnant, like up until like the 5th month, and really I still kind of throw up. I gained about 20 pounds overall, which isn't like a super big deal. We're at the end of the pregnancy. Like I said, this is the 3rd trimester, honey. We're really knocking on her door, okay? I'm getting a little nervous because I'm thinking of like C-section, and you know that means upcoming surgery and all that stuff, and you have to be awake, because it's different when you go and get surgery, like, you know, the tummy tuck and lipo and stuff, because they knock you out, okay, honey? Bye-bye. You go to sleep and wake up fine, okay? So with the C-section, it kind of gives me anxiety, because you're awake the whole time and you kind of feel the pressure. You feel like you can't breathe when the medicine gets up kind of on your chest. You're laying on your back. That's already uncomfortable when you're pregnant. So imagine this laying on your back and then having like this feeling of someone like on your chest. Like, it just feels really heavy. And just all the thoughts of like how my C-sections were in the past, and like the after part of it, like healing. Like, I'm not out of the woodworks yet. Like, I have so much more that comes with it postpartum, on top of healing from a major surgery, like, and then dealing with, you know, having a newborn and all of that. We did set up, like I said, we got our date, so I do know exactly when her birthday is going to be. I know when we're gonna be coming in, and we got it scheduled and everything, so that's super exciting. I'm counting the days. I know some of you guys are probably here wondering about like the tummy tuck part of it. If you had a tummy tuck and you might be thinking of having more kids in the future, you might be curious of like how it feels. I'd say it's like you feel tight, it's not like overbearing, like you're gonna die. Like it's not nothing like that, at least for me in my case, because it's not like I'm like super big or as big as I was with my other kids. So I don't feel like my stomach more so is gonna like burst and like combust, like, you know what I'm saying, explode, honey. It just feels like tight when I touch it. Like my stomach is very tight. It's super hard because I didn't have any fat on my stomach at all beforehand, so it's super hard. My incision really kind of has stayed the same. It's just kind of like not spread, because I've seen some people in my tummy tuck group that I'm in, their tummy tuck incisions spread like upwards, so that it's like it goes from here, like if it's a dark line maybe spread, and the dark line got bigger and bigger to this thick line that goes across here. So yeah, it hasn't done nothing like that. It's literally just kind of gone outward a little bit. My stomach more so now, it's not like it's not noticeable to other people who don't know me. Like they don't know I'm pregnant. Like if we go to the store and stuff, I always complain because I want to like ride in the little buggies and little courts and drive around. You know, old people be driving around like baby. I wanted to do that because I still have the round ligament pain. It's very uncomfortable for me to walk around. I get out of breath very easy. The weight of the baby is still very much there, even though you don't have the weight of the stomach and stuff like that. Well, I still have the weight of the stomach because my stomach is still stretching more than it was prior to getting pregnant. So my back is kind of hurting, and the doctor also said that if she's not growing forward, she'll be growing into my back. So it's a lot that I feel. Like I still feel all the symptoms of being pregnant, all of the like heaviness, your equilibrium being off, like you're just feeling really like, you know what I'm saying, off balance and all that stuff. None of that changes when you have a smaller stomach versus having a bigger stomach. But when it comes to just having a tummy tuck per se, I would say that it's just a tighter kind of feeling. Like it just feels a little tight when the baby does move, because she moves a lot, like a lot more than London did. Mimi, I feel like Mimi moved a lot too, so I think she's moving like kind of like how Mimi was moving. But when she moves, it's kind of like it's different because it's like my stomach is tight, so I feel every movement. Like she moves my whole, like I be feeling like she moves my whole body. Like I be feeling like she mama, like, you know what I'm saying, like she be jacking me up, like getting me together, like girl, like real bully-ish. Okay, why all my kids are real bully like individuals? I don't know. Like, one day I told y'all she was gonna be a real, like, you know what I'm saying, mean little girl. She not mean, but she was a mean baby. Like with me, when I say mean, she just don't take no, like she be ready to swing on you and all that stuff. And now that she's 4, she still has like kind of like she's a sensitive dog, okay? She's very sensitive, but she will get you correct and together really quick. Her and her sister be fighting like she the same age as Mimi. Like it's crazy. So yeah, I see London getting in a lot of fights. When she gets older, she do not take none of that, none of that. So I feel like this baby is kind of like going on that side of things, as well as being a bigger baby, like they said. I don't know where I just left off because my camera just turned off. Said did not have room, honey, and clicked me on out. But as for like I feel like with maternity pictures and like doing a lot more, I don't know, like the whole, like I've been a little discouraged, like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I've just felt some type of way because number one, my stomach doesn't look like the average pregnant belly. It's not like the shape, the outward protrusion, like, you know what I'm saying, where people would know like, oh, she's pregnant, oh, she, you know what I'm saying, da da da. So I don't really see myself doing like maternity pictures. I may do like at the very end, I may do like maybe like a silhouette like I did with London, like a my shadow kind of thing, silhouette or whatever, just to have that memory and stuff. But I don't see myself doing, I mean, I didn't have maternity pictures with London. I did do maternity pictures with Mimi. She's like the only child that I did maternity pictures with. But I just don't see myself doing maternity pictures this round either. Just based off the fact that it's not like I don't have a really big belly, so it's like I just feel like I'll just take pictures of my family later on, you know what I'm saying, and have those kind of memories. But I am still documenting. I'm still putting up the you know, the week by week updates and stuff, and I have the progression of my belly week by week by doing these videos. So that's why I do these videos, because I still will have all of that stuff documented for her if she ever wants to look back and see mommy pregnant with her. You know, some questions below you guys have. if you guys want to know anything, if I'm missing anything. As for the baby's name, listen, it's about to be another London. It's really about to be another London. If you was here with London, you already know how this is about to go. I cannot think of nothing. I don't know. I have no idea. If I do think of a name, he doesn't like it. And it's very, very rare that I think of a name. Like, I do not know. I promise you, I do not know what this baby's name is. So she may not have a name when she gets here, aka just like London. So we'll see how this goes. Like, I'm ready for her to get here. Like, I'm like, yay, I have a couple more months left. Like, I'm at the finish line, honey. But I'm like, at the same time, like, dang, she probably needs to stay in a little bit longer because I don't have a name for you. Like, I don't have none of that. Oh, and I am doing a virtual baby shower. I'm so excited for this because, like I told y'all, I haven't really been shopping or doing anything. So this will kind of like really get like, you know, like a it's real. Like, we're really about to have a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, a celebration. I think that's really what I need to do to like kind of like get into the swing of things and get my spirits up more, because even though I don't have the belly for it, I still can celebrate with you guys, and we can still, you know, celebrate life. Life and birth and having babies are blessings. I'm just over. I'm like, this is the end. I need to just embrace it and kind of like, you know what I'm saying, get used to the fact that I'm about to have another. I cannot believe I'm about to have a third baby girl. Like, this is crazy to me. I'll try to get my registry together and then I'll put it in the description box for you guys. And I have a more kind of probably formal kind of update on baby shower stuff later on when I figure out like what the date is gonna be that we can have it. We can either do a live one or a video one. When I was pregnant with London, I did a video kind of one, but we could do a live one if y'all want to do a live one. So let me know below which one you guys want to do. But either or, we're definitely having a party. Okay, we definitely turning up on good time for the good time. And maybe I'll do it on my birthday, because that'll be literally a month before, or a couple, yeah, like 3 weeks ish before the baby gets here. So maybe I should do that. I should do it on my birthday. So I'll have a good date for you guys very, very soon. But I will put my registry below. I'll be adding things to my registry once I figure out what we have, what we don't have, and stuff like that. I have to go through some of the things I do have left over from London, which isn't a lot. But I need to figure out what I do have and what I need, because I'm not really going, like, I went super crazy for London, and I went crazy, like all out. I don't think I'm gonna do that with this baby, because I feel like London grew out of so much stuff, and she didn't really get to even use a lot of stuff that she had, because I had so much stuff. And then I got gifts on top of me going crazy and buying so much stuff. And it's just like a different time. Like, that was pre, you know, Corona and stuff, and we was able to be out in the stores a lot. And I just feel like now it's just like, it's not the same at all. So I'll probably be doing a lot more online shopping. We will be going shopping with you guys, so you guys can see us shopping for the baby. But I'll probably be doing a lot more online shopping, which will help me budget it out and help me not go crazy, okay? And I also need to figure out this room situation. London has decided that she wants the movie room to be her room. I was gonna low-key make that a nursery, or make the playroom a nursery. I'm not sure. Like, I'm so confused as to how I want this house to be set up. We decided that we are not gonna be moving right now, but we may move in the near future. We've been doing like a month-to-month kind of thing right now. So we'll see how it goes. But right now, the market, the housing market, all of that out there, number one, the stress and anxiety of doing all of that is already high. But then you're going to throw on the fact that people are really jacking up the housing prices, like, because of inflation and like the gas prices going up, everything, the food going up, like everything is just going crazy right now. And I'd rather just be calmly in my own household and figure things out from there. And if we find something that's reasonably priced and we can go and move and stuff like that, we will be moving. But probably I'll give it like a few months after baby, like, you know, after I heal and things like that, then we'll probably start looking for houses again. But as for right now, we ain't going nowhere, so we might as well make the best of it. But I wasn't gonna do a nursery. I was actually just gonna get a bassinet. This video is about to be super long, y'all. I feel like I ain't talking to y'all in a minute. I feel like I had a lot to get off my chest, okay? So bear with me. I need a bassinet because our room's big enough. and have her like in our room most of the time. I mean, London didn't even sleep in her nursery, like at all. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, she didn't sleep in her nursery not one time. So she has a brand new bed, and that's what I was gonna reuse, London's bed. But even setting all that stuff up, it's like we probably won't use it. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna figure it out. Give me some ideas below, you guys, what I should do. There's 3 rooms right now up for grabs. 3 rooms I can switch around, figure out like if I'm gonna split the girls up and then have a nursery for like if every girl's gonna have a room, or if I'm gonna put some girls together in a room. Like, let me know y'all thoughts on what I should do and how I should figure this out. Also, body butter right now. Right now, I extended a sale. I had an Easter sale and I extended a sale. It is buy one, get one, half off all of the 4 ounces. I have a ton of 4 ounces. I have a bunch of body butter that I just made. Yeah, your girl's getting back into the swing of things. I told you. Getting back into my groove, into myself. I'm feeling good, feeling better. She beat her face, okay? So definitely check out the site. I'll put the link below. We have some scrubs on there. Everything smells delicious. I'm looking at it right now. Like, definitely check it out before it's sold out, especially because this sale is one of the biggest sales of the year. Buy one, get one, half off, honey. Definitely check it out. And you don't need a code. It's automatic. So put them 4 ounces in your cart and it's gonna cut the price, okay? Everybody likes a little savings. Stop playing with me. Lord, my dumb ass forgot to show y'all my belly. I'm sorry. I was ready to get on out of here like, oh, but girl, I got stuff to do. I had things to do. I ain't had no kids. My parents took my kids. I had grown people things to do, okay? 30 weeks, y'all. 30 weeks. She's kind of like rounding. It's rounding a little bit. Like down here, it's rounding a little bit. Up here, it's rounding a little bit, but it's still very semi-flat right here. It depends on where she moves at, and that's kind of like what happens. Like, my stomach kind of changes to wherever she decides to move at the moment. So yeah, this is what she's giving. All right, y'all. Love you. Talk to you later. Mwah.